This video contains descriptive audio.
Powers of attorney. Myths versus reality.
An animated narrator appears on the screen, mowing her neighbor's lawn in a suburban neighborhood. There is uncollected mail in the mailbox and the grass is overgrown with weeds.
Powers of attorney are a uniquely helpful way you can appoint someone you trust to manage your financial affairs if you become mentally incapable.
A dog enters the yard and stops at the narrator's feet. The narrator kneels down to pat the dog.
But there are some things about powers of attorney you may not know.
A smiling couple enters the scene holding hands as they walk on the sidewalk past the house where the narrator and dog are both standing.
Meet Dave and Farah. Let's follow them and see what myths they have about powers of attorney.
The couple stops walking and the man points to the neighbor's house.
Did you hear about our neighbor Joe? He had a stroke.
The woman frowns at the news and grasps at her chest in shock.
And it doesn't look good for his recovery.
The narrator is now standing in the parking lot of a restaurant.
Myth number 1. Your spouse or family member can automatically make financial decisions on your behalf.
Inside the restaurant, Dave and Farah are seated together. The narrator sits at a table nearby.
Joe's wife told me she can't get access to any of the money she needs. Well, we don't have joint bank accounts.
But since we are married, if anything happens to me, you can handle all the bills and the mortgage, right?
That's a good question.
The narrator stops eating her meal and looks concerned about what she has overheard.
Without a power of attorney for property, your spouse can't just step in to make financial decisions for you. And, even if you do have joint bank accounts, your spouse wouldn't be able to do other important things, like claim health benefits you may be entitled to.
The narrator is now back in the suburban neighborhood, standing in Dave and Farah's yard.
Myth number 2. Only family members can be attorneys, and you can only choose one attorney.
We now zoom into Dave and Farah's house. Dave and Farah are sitting in their living room. Farah is on her laptop while Dave watches on.
I saw something online the other day. Have you ever heard of a power of attorney?
Yeah, but I never thought we would need one.
Seems like we do. I will choose you, of course. But what if something happens to you, or worse, both of us at the same time?
I don't know. Maybe we can have more than one person. I may ask my best friend Matt to be an alternate. But does it have to be a family member?
The television screen on the wall switches on and the narrator appears with a message.
Your attorney can be anyone you trust who you feel will make the best choices for you. And yes, you can choose one, more than one, and an alternate attorney.
A few weeks later, Joe the neighbor has passed away. The scene changes to show the narrator approaching the funeral home.
Myth number 3. Will steal with your property, even while you are alive.
Inside the funeral home, Dave and Farah sit off to the side of the venue on a bench. The narrator stands at the coffin looking solemn.
Maybe we are overreacting? After all, we have a will.
But isn't a will to be used after we die? To settle our estate, including our assets.
That's right. Wills are only useful in death. Wills do not give anyone access to your property while you are still alive.
The narrator returns to visit Dave and Farah at their home and is holding a cake.
Myth number 4. You need a lawyer to make your power of attorney.
In the kitchen, Dave is washing the dishes while Farah and the narrator sit at the kitchen table. The narrator is eating cake and Farah is on her laptop.
Let me look at our finances online.
I don't think we can afford to hire a lawyer right now.
You don't need a lawyer to make a power of attorney if your situation is straightforward. There are a number of free online tools that can assist you in executing a POA. However, if your situation is more complicated, like choosing multiple people and alternates to be your attorney, or if you have questions, then it's a good idea to speak to a lawyer.
I found a free kit online.
Dave is driving the car along the countryside. Farah and the narrator are passengers in the car. It is raining quite heavily.
Myth number 5. If you're healthy, then you don't need a power of attorney.
Maybe we are overreacting here. We are so healthy. Nothing will happen to us.
A car driving behind Dave has lost control on the wet road and hit Dave's car from behind. Farah is tending to Dave, while the narrator is speaking.
Unexpected accidents, illnesses, and catastrophic events, leading to mental incapacity can happen at any time to anyone. That's why it's good to be prepared, and why you should make your power of attorney. To learn more about why you should consider making a power of attorney, and to get our free kit, visit ontario.ca/power of attorney.